Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest mistakes I think I've made in my career in growing this business is I think I've hired too early. I've been wanting to expand too quickly, and it's something I'm just figuring out, right? Like even going back to the very beginning, right? When I brought on my first 2 therapists, I was just starting to get fully booked, right? I had just gotten to 90 plus hours in a month, and then I decided to hire 2 people, right? Yes, I was missing appointments because I had a lot of people requesting a female therapist. However, was it enough to justify bringing on 2 therapists? In hindsight, no, I don't think it was, right? I was so excited to grow, and I wanted to grow this business, and I was like, look, I have this overflow, but it wasn't enough to sustain 2 people, right? What I should have done, and actually what I think I'm gonna go and do now, is I should have waited until I was busting at the seams, right? I just couldn't handle any more business. I'm turning away people left and right, and then hire somebody to take that overflow. Because what ended up happening is they weren't busy enough, right? Like, sure, I would pass on like 8, 10 appointments a month, but that is not enough to sustain 2 people, right? So what did we have to do? I had to put money into marketing. It was the most stressful time of my life, right? I just started becoming responsible for 2 people's income. I've never been more stressed in my life, right? But if I would have waited until I was just bursting at the seams, 1, I could have raised my prices before I hired. I could have got my price point higher and then got that busy, right? And then I should have went deeper. And what I mean by deeper is raising my prices more before I go wide, right? And I went wide before I went deep. I should have got my price point up higher because the demand is high, and then started hiring people at that higher price point. It would have made it a lot easier to make it successful, in my opinion. So what did I do? I just continued to do that. I continued to hire people early and just say, you know what, we'll just market them and then we'll get them busy, and then once they're busy, we'll make a profit. Except problems happen, right? People move. People, they quit. They don't like it, whatever. You know, working at my place is probably one of the hardest places therapists are gonna have to work. So I get it, you know. But now, looking back, I actually spoke to somebody who gave me great advice on this and basically explained exactly what I've been doing my whole career. Now, are we doing bad? No, we're not doing bad. I just want to be doing way better. And so what I think I need to do is go back to the beginning, right? Refocus on myself, building my clientele and the therapists we have now. I put hiring on a hold, so no more hiring until everybody's busting at the seams. When everybody's busting at the seams with clients, they can't handle any more business, then I'll bring somebody on. They can take that overflow and we'll build them up to the point, and then I'll hire somebody else. And I think that's gonna save money on marketing, because when they come in and they don't have any clients, I have to put so much effort and so much money into marketing to get people to go see them that it's insane. It'd be really nice to have this overflow of clients that just spill onto their schedule, right? First, we need to fill our own cup. So before you hire somebody, make sure you're solid, you're busy, you're overflowing with clients that you cannot handle. Because I promise you, if you're not, it is going to be a huge struggle, and as long as you continue to do that. Learn from my mistakes. Finally, I'm learning from my mistakes, right? So focus on yourself first. You're starting out, you want your own private practice, get yourself to the point where you cannot handle any more clients. And then when that point happens, raise your prices, because you're in such demand. Raise your prices, build up again, then hire somebody, right, at that higher price point. That would be my recommendation. This is basically what I'm going to be doing in my business. Hiring is on a hold. We're focusing on growing our clientele for the specific therapists we have here, getting them maxed out as far as how many clients can you handle in a week, in a month, etc. Booked out several weeks. Then we'll bring somebody else on to take that overflow.